What's up, guys? My name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel where we talk about money and mindset as well as my family's own journey to pay off six-figure debt. So if you like videos like that, then make sure you hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Today, we are going through our September 2022 debt payoff update. Holy moly, guys, I can't believe how long we've been paying off debt for. It has just been the never-ending process, but we continue to trek along and work on paying our debt all the way down to zero. So let's look at where we started and where we are today. So starting off at the beginning of our debt-free journey, we had all of these debts and they totaled to $214,663. Now at year 3, we're all the way over here in September. I'm actually going to scroll this over for a second just so it's a little easier to see. And we have paid off all of our debts and we just have this one student loan left. So at the beginning of September, we had a balance of $79,720. And it's tough because we've made so much progress. We're so in such a better position than we were 3 years ago. But $79,000 is still like a very large balance. Like just looking at it, like we're still at mortgage size debt, not car size debt. You know, like when our debt is the size of a car loan, I feel like I'll finally really feel like the end is in sight, but we're not quite there yet. So anyway, we have made amazing progress and I feel really good about where we are, but I still am really looking forward to that moment where they're really fully sets in like, okay, we're going to be able to get this paid off in the very near future. So this month, what we did is we paid $1,000. That was $830 towards the minimum payment and then an extra payment of $170. $820 of that went towards principal and only $180 went towards interest. So we are really in good shape interest-wise. At the beginning of our debt-free journey, I've shared this many times before. Where were we? We had $1,902 of interest. The first month I started tracking of it, that's per month. That's per month we were paying that. And that's just wild. I can't even believe it. So now down to $180 in interest. That's a huge, amazing, life-changing improvement. So for the end of the month, we ended at $78,900 as our new balance. Year to date, we've put just under $18,000 towards debt. For principal, $14,000 has gone towards principal and just about $4,000 has gone towards interest. Total for our debt payoff, what are we at? We are at $135,000. We did hit that milestone, $135,000 paid off. Whew, that is a lot of debt paid off. I'm really, really proud every time I look at that number and see it get bigger and bigger. It just is so exciting and I just feel so proud of all the progress we've made. And we do still have $78,900 to pay off, but I'm going to focus on this number of how far we've come, not how far we have to go. By the way, guys, if you are inspired by our debt payoff journey and you want to learn more in detail how we were able to accomplish this, I did put it all into a course for you guys. It's called Ditching Your Debt Once and For All, and it is a comprehensive debt payoff course that goes through everything from A to Z, what you need to do step by step to start your debt-free journey, to get on track with budgeting, to get in the mindset for debt payoff, and all that good stuff. It's a self-paced course and has a workbook that goes along with it. So after each section, there's 8 sections. It has like little homework assignments to walk you step by step through your own numbers and follow exactly in our footsteps of how we were able to make so much progress on our debt payoff after years and years of feeling stuck. So I'll link that in the video description if you want to check it out. Also, it comes with this spreadsheet that you see right here, but if you just want the spreadsheet and you don't want the course, I do sell it separately in my Etsy shop, so that will be linked in the video description as well. So total for our debt-free journey, looking at this chart, we have 63.2% of our debt that's been paid off, and we have 36.8% to go. So we're almost at that 2/3 mark for debt paid off, and yeah, it's just great to see more of this pie chart being green than red, because when we first started, the red slice was just so small and we've come so far. So that is super amazing. All right, so I always tell you guys what our plan is for the following month so I can hold myself accountable. So what are we planning to do for the month of October? For October, I originally was planning to put another $170 towards extra debt payment. Of course, we'll make our minimum payment of $830, but we've been paying an extra $170 every month for the past few months. And I've been struggling with this because I'm so wanting to get this debt paid off as soon as possible. However, the numbers just aren't adding up to make this a priority. If you look over here, you can see our last debt that we have is a student loan that has an interest rate of 2.8%. And that, if you're familiar with what the interest rate environment is right now, is just incredibly low. Incredibly low, like once in a lifetime low interest rate type of rate. And so it feels really hard right now to put extra money towards this debt when inflation is high, other interest rates are high, our mortgage rate is higher than this, and we also are not quite hitting our goal of putting 15% of our money towards retirement right now. So mathematically, since we're in our mid-30s, like we don't have as much time on our side for compounding interest or investing anymore as we continue to get older year by year. So it just mathematically, again, makes more sense at this point to not make extra payments on this debt and put everything extra we have towards investing so we can make sure we're on track for retirement. But it's really hard to let go. It's hard to let go because we've been on this journey, like I said, for almost 3 years now, and I'm just so emotionally attached to getting our debt totally paid off. But mathematically, the smart thing to do if we want to maximize our dollars is to put the money towards investing and not extra debt payments. So I'm kind of going back and forth between that. Not every decision you make financially is the most mathematically effective or efficient way to do things. Sometimes like that's not the most important factor, and as long as you're making progress every month, that's what matters. But at this point, I'm just feeling like I don't want to waste any more time when it comes to investing than we already have, because we haven't been on track with debt payoff or investing up until we got into our early 30s. So that's a long way of saying our goal for next month is just to put a $20 extra payment. This was actually an idea one of you guys had in the comments. I have to find out who it was in the comments and thank them. But this comment said, I like round numbers, so maybe put $20 extra towards your debt, and that'll bring your debt payment to $850, which is kind of like a nice, round number. And then put that extra $150 that you'd be putting towards debt towards your Roth IRA. So you're putting $250 a month towards your Roth IRA because we'd only budgeted $100 before. And I really liked that idea because I also like round numbers and I like things to be like clean and even. So that's what we're going to do for the month of October. Thank you to the person that suggested that. And so we are only going to put $20 extra for the month of October towards this debt. So it's going to continue to go down. The interest we pay every month is going to continue to go down, but just at a slightly slower rate for October and probably November and December. We'll see how I'm feeling each month and how our income's looking that month. And then we'll kind of regroup in 2023 and figure out what our strategy is going forward, because it's hard to let go of the emotional side of things. And if that's going to give me more peace of mind, then I don't care that I'm not maximizing our dollars exactly perfectly based on the interest rates. But if it starts to bother me and it's not giving me peace of mind anymore and I really want to focus more on investing, then we can always switch. And it's not something we have to stick to one or another. That's the thing with financial goals and planning. You can switch up your plan and adjust and pivot based on how you're feeling. So every few months, we like to sit down and review everything, see how we're feeling about our progress, and make, decisions based on where we're at that point. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I mentioned, if you want to check out my course, Ditching Your Debt Once and For All, to find out exactly how step-by-step we were able to make progress on our debt-free journey, or if you want to just check out this spreadsheet, both of those things will be linked in the video description. How are you guys doing on your own debt payoff? How are you debt-free? Are you working on debt payoff? Were you able to make progress in the month of September? Comment below and please let me know. I love to hear how you guys are doing in your own financial lives. If you like this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, then hit that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.